Greetings. Greetings and welcome. Welcome to my journey. Welcome to the Prologue world. This world is going to be the beginning before the beginning. And I suppose the beginning has already started, you know. Like this isn't the first step anymore. This is my sixth attempt at trying to get something started over here. And I hope that this time that this one is really going to be it. Is really going to work out. That perhaps this time I will succeed. But maybe not. Maybe this is the first of many Prologue worlds. Perhaps the journey towards the beginning will be a long one. I don't know. But I wanted to do all of this in real time. I decided that I'm going to release these episodes as I make them. I considered pre-recording this kind of thing, pre-recording the first 100 days, just so that I know that I actually managed to survive to day 100 before I even upload anything. But then I decided that that's not going to feel the same way. It's not going to feel right. It's going to feel different. And I kind of wanted this sense of what's the word? I want to. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I mean, I know what I'm trying to say. I can't think of the right word. I get that a lot. I'll remember it and then I'll mention it in the description what the word is, and then I'll explain myself. I'll explain there. I'll get to the reasons. All right, I'll get to the reasons later. I really should find some sheep over here and actually get my bed going before I get into all of the things that I want to say. There's so much things that I want to say. I like the mountain over there. It is a pretty nice world. I wanted to do a completely random one. Also, I'm going to. My main objective with this playthrough and all of the from here on, I want to try to avoid rushing myself. So I don't actually care how much I get accomplished in the first 100 days. You know, I'm calling this casual hardcore mode because I'm not really. Like, I do have objectives. There are things that I want to, I'm trying to work towards something in particular. Of course, I'm trying to work towards, getting myself well established in a hardcore mode world. That would be the beginning. The beginning for me would be when I finally get to 100 days. When I've survived 100 days in a hardcore mode world. For some reason, I feel like that's, I have to accomplish that feat before I move forward, before I really move on with what I really want to do. What I really want to do, I want this channel to become a philosophy channel. I want to create a world in Minecraft from which that I can then just talk to you guys about things. All right, there's some sheep. All right, I think I'm safe now. I found what I was looking for. We're safe. And here's the most satisfying moment in Minecraft, chopping down your first tree. So I should really just stop talking for now and just enjoy this fantastic experience. Oh yeah. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, and let's make a crafting table and a wooden axe. Yeah, let's just go ahead and convert all this to planks. Sure, I'll just want to just place it. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll just place it here for now. Temporary place for this crafting table. Maybe not. Maybe I should just leave it there. This is the first crafting table that I placed, right? You should just leave it where you placed it. All right, a wooden axe, and I'm gonna need a wooden pickaxe as well. And time to chop some sheep. And then I can just take my sweet time talking to you guys about whatever, because once you have a bed in hardcore mode, it's basically, you basically win the game at that point. Darn it. Come on, sheep. Can you believe it that I didn't manage to kill my first sheep in one strike? Is that a bad omen? All right, well that was only one. I kind of was hoping that there were a couple more around here. It's kind of strange when there's only one sheep. There's normally at least like two, right? When do you ever see like a single sheep? That's just unheard of. Come on now. Did I jinx myself? Was that like the only sheep? Is this actually going to be a very rough start? No, there we go. Oh, and there's some dogs helping me out. Aw, man, I kind of don't like it when they do that, because I want to. I almost killed the dog, but then I realized that, well, that dog can get aggravated at me and can easily kill me when I'm as vulnerable as I am currently. I don't have any armor yet, so actually, that's fine. I'll just let the dogs kill the sheep, and sure, that's fine. I'm sure there's more sheep elsewhere that I can breed. These are new dogs, by the way. These new 1.21 dogs. Wolves, I guess. See, well, now that they're like colored, they have a color to them. Now I'm more inclined to call them dogs, because like wolves are, you know, when you think of wolves, like I imagine wolves being all kind of a single grayish color, and I guess they weren't really gray to begin with, were they? They were all white in Minecraft. Now they're different colored wolves. Now I just want to think of them as dogs. Yeah. All right. Looks like that's all of the sheep. Looks like they killed all of the sheep. Yeah, I almost just a couple of times I started, and then like I just didn't want them to kill the sheep, so I just killed the dogs. But then and then I realized that, oh my gosh, I could have died very easily. And I was very lucky that the dog didn't actually hurt me very much. Okay, I'm just trying to find that crafting table again. I want to go back to the crafting table. There we go. There's the crafting table. And I want to collect all of those precious saplings that might have dropped from this precious canopy. I don't like to leave anything behind. Okay, alright. Now we can relax. Now we're all set. Prologue world initialized. Here we go. Now I got a couple of extra colored wool. There we go. Oh wow, 8 mutton. Well, that's going to last me a long time. I normally have the saplings over here. Alright, I'm going to need to go chop another tree, like, first thing, because I kind of want a chest now to store those random, odd-numbered wool, you know, that I'm not going to use. Oh, I mean, eventually I'll use them up for something, I don't know. I don't like these, you know, bushes, these jungle bushes. I always, I mean, I end up, you know, in the long run, these are, like, I like to imagine that I'm just going to chop all of them down everywhere in the long run. But it's kind of a tedious activity. I don't want to start off I don't want to do that in the first episode. I'll just chop down, like, a couple more trees. There's an oak tree right there. I'm also particular about which ones I cut down. I take a long time to deliberate everything in this game. Every decision feels important to me. Alright, second tree I'm chopping down. And that should be enough wood for us for the rest of the episode. So yeah, this is the journey before the beginning. Alright. And it might be I might have to restart multiple times. This might not be the last time that I'll have to restart. You know, because I'm really, apparently I'm really not that great at hardcore Minecraft. And in fact, this will be my 6th attempt now since I started the YouTube channel. And I have some other worlds, some off-screen, off-camera worlds, in which I did manage to succeed to get to day 100. And I would like to record to make world tour videos of those worlds, but I also really want to have a full 100-day record on this YouTube channel of the first 100 days in full of a hardcore mode world, just to like I don't know, I guess to demonstrate to the world that it's real, that I'm really doing it, that I'm really capable of that I'm definitely not cheating in any kind of way, I guess. Even though that's kind of a moot point, because you can still make the case that, you know, there's still no way to definitively verify for you guys whether or not, you know, I might be backing up the worlds after every episode. But no, I don't do that. Hello, pig. I love the animals in Minecraft, the peaceful mobs, and well, and I mean, I like all of the mobs in Minecraft. The sheep are probably my favorite ones. I like the sheep. Alright, well, so yeah, a beginning before the beginning. This is the beginning of the pre-beginning, the prelude world. This is the first, wait, not prologue. I'm just deciding to call it prologue world. I was considering prelude, calling it a prelude world, but no, I decided, but I like the word prologue a little better. I think it has a better ring to it than prelude. Although prelude is also a pretty nice word. I like that one too. It's kind of an arbitrary pick, I guess. Prologue world. That's what I'm rolling with. And this might be the first of many. I hope that this will be, you know, the only one I'm gonna need again. I don't have a shovel yet. I'm just I just wanted to get rid of those 2 blocks real quick. So yeah, I'm trying to, the objective is to take it really slow, to not really rush myself, to, you know, to very gradually work towards objectives, and really just try to survive. Alright, I'm going to leave those behind. I'm okay leaving the ones that I can't reach. And, yeah, but I am going to have objectives. So my last attempt at this was, I was calling it the Nameless World. And I only made it to day 58, I think, before I got killed by an Enderman. And I still didn't have armor at that point. And in that world, I kind of wanted to really try to avoid even pursuing any kind of objectives. But, you know, I ended up not doing that. I ended up that kind of fell through. And, you know, eventually you just gradually work towards a starter house, and then getting your armor, or probably you should be getting your armor first, right? What am I doing next? What's the next thing that I want to do? Am I just going to talk and just not do anything for this first entire episode? I'm going to do, I do like the 3 days per episode format. So there's another world called Mundane World. Actually, the 4th Mundane World. Mundane World 4. Oh, baby pig. Look at that. That's cute. And Mundane World 4, you know, I seriously considered just following up on that one, because I didn't die in it. I didn't die in Mundane World 4. It's still you know, I can come back to it at any time. And I did. You know, I actually recorded an episode yesterday in Mundane World 4. Oops. There we go. Then episode 9 of Mundane World 4. And I was thinking that I'm just gonna, you know, switch back to that world. But the problem with that world is it feels kind of tainted to me, you know, because I rushed so much in it, and you know, and it made me want to, like, I was feeling the urge to just, you know, keep recording more and more episodes. Like, I have 11 more episodes to go in that world to get to day 100, and I was feeling the urge to just record them as fast as I can, just because I really want to get to day 100. But then I don't think I'm going to be satisfied with that if that's what I end up doing. If I do it in a rushed manner, like I want it to feel soothing. I want the experience to feel soothing, because when it's a rushed experience, I feel like that kind of taints the world. You know, I want the world to feel refreshing, and I want it to remain that way. So I don't want to do anything that's going to feel frustrating, because that frustration, you know, I think that kind of taints the world. It has this effect where, you know, after you start a new world and it's not like it's not a satisfying start, that kind of taints the world. It just makes you want to restart again. So I think to avoid that, I really want a satisfying start. And then I think after I get my satisfying start to a world and I get to day 100 and I have it all on record, I guess that's like 34 episodes if I'm doing it 3 days at a time, 3 days per episode. It's going to be like 34 episodes. And then like episode 35 is going to be, you know, my celebratory episode in which I celebrate actually getting to the beginning, and I can finally feel like I'm fully initialized now. After that, you know, and after I do that, then I think I'm going to return to all of these worlds. All right, there's a future to all of these worlds that I played in. I want to return to all of them, except for Mundane World 2, which I deleted. I deleted the save for that one, and I regret it now, because I want to return to it in the future. Because it's also really hard to part with worlds that you spend time in, even if they were hardcore mode worlds. Like I do want to just cheat and you know, use NBT editor and convert it back to like creative and then back to hardcore, and just, you know, just change the are you dead input value or whatever, you know, the 1 to a 0 in the one file that you need to change to sort of reset the hardcore world. Yeah, I'm going to do that with all of the worlds in which I died, just because I want to get back to them, even though they feel tainted. But the thing is, like, I want to have one world that feels refreshing and just completely like untainted, you know, in which nothing frustrating really happened, in which that was just a good, like a wonderful, you know, healthy experience for the first 100 days, a slow, like a chill experience. So that's what I want this world to be. And if I you know, end up dying to a creeper or to an enderman again, or to pillagers, I died to pillagers in one of them. If I end up dying again, well, I'm just gonna have to keep restarting. It's gonna be Prologue World 2. But yeah, I'm just gonna call them Prologue Worlds until I actually get to day 100, and then I'm going to revisit my other worlds, in which I didn't manage to survive to day 100. Well, and then there's also, you know, I want to make the world tour videos of my off-camera worlds, in which I did survive to past day 100, to day 100. And the thing is, like, I don't want to move forward with those worlds yet, because I want to record a video of the world tour for day 100 before I move forward with this world. So like, I just have multiple worlds now that I'm playing off camera, because I don't want to keep playing the worlds that I haven't done the world tour yet. You know, so I can't play past day 100 in those worlds. So I'm playing another world, also trying to get to day 100. But that's, you know, I have to just let go of the impatience, I guess, and just allow the process to take its time, because it might be a long process. I don't know how long it will take me. It might take me several years. I don't know. Maybe it's going to be like a couple of years before I manage to finally get to, you know, 100 days on record, before I actually get what I wanted out of this, and actually have, you know, 100 days on record like I wanted to. So I don't know how long it will take me. I don't know how many Prologue worlds there will be. I don't know how many times I have to restart before I actually manage to. But the thing is, eventually you will, if you just keep trying it, because in large part it is just a matter of chance. The past couple of deaths, you know, I don't feel like they were really Like, yeah, I could have. I guess I could have avoided them, dude. Because you just. And the thing is, things don't occur to you to avoid until after it's too late. With hardcore, in hardcore mode, you kind of end up learning things the hard way many times, until you eventually actually succeed. And I know that I can. I know that I can do it because I've done it, in some off-camera worlds. It's just that I don't feel like I have the credibility, to just switch over to those and just start from day 100. Because I want to have 100 days in hardcore mode on record on this channel at least once. I just want at least one world in which I do that, right? So that's the goal for this world. And if I don't manage to, if it doesn't happen, that's fine. I'll just try again. I'll just try again and again and again and again. I don't know how many false starts I'm gonna have to make before I actually manage to succeed. But this might be it, and I gotta let go of feeling impatient with it. I gotta just give myself however long it will be, because I think it is worth it. I think it is worth it, even though it's completely irrational. Yeah, there isn't really any good. It doesn't really make sense, right? From like a philosophical point of view, it really doesn't make sense. Why I feel so determined to not get into, to not really flesh out this channel, the things that I want to see. I want to make this a philosophy channel. I want to get into, like, there's a lot of things that I want to talk about, and yeah, I'm just kind of holding myself back very deliberately until I get to day 100 in a hardcore mode world. And there's no good reason for that. I don't actually know why I feel like that's necessary. Why I feel like that's a necessary step that I have to make before I really get into things. I don't know. I don't even know. But I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think it's, I think that I'm under the what's the word? The persuasion, that that we're human beings are, like, we function irrationally for the most part. Rationality is kind of moot. We don't really, like, we can it's all just like we can rationally determine things, like in math, like mathematically, I guess. But that's like the extent of rationality that, like, we can't really apply it to our lives very much. That's what I think. Because, like, you don't, there's just, we have such limited amount of knowledge. There's so little that we actually know. And I think that's okay. Like, I call myself proudly ignorant, because I think we should be proud of having to withstand that, having to live in that circumstance, in the circumstance of having such limited information. I don't really like this chest here. I'm over here thinking about where else, where's a better place? What's a good place for, like, a starter camp to, like, pitch my starter camp at? I'm glad that there's this mountain over here, but it's not like, it doesn't go through the clouds. It's not a super tall mountain, but that's fine. That's fine. It's a stony mountain. There's going to be iron up there. I'm just going to go up there and have no problem finding all of the iron that I'm going to need to get a suit of iron. I can do that first. Am I going to have enough time in the first? I'm not going to have enough time in the first episode. It's almost the end of day 3. I just want to find a flat spot, like a good flat location where I can have a nice, like, starter camp going on, I guess. There's a cave over here. The cave locations. Yeah, that's a pretty substantial cave. It's a good cave. Looks like it goes pretty deep. The cave locations, I want to, I started doing this thing in one of my off-camera worlds. It occurred to me that the places where the cave openings are excellent spots to build structures on, to build your houses on. Because then it has, like, a basement secret where it kind of goes into a cave in the basement, and it makes them feel procedural, like the land, the Minecraft the terrain generator determined for you where to build your your house at if you do it that way. So I think that's probably a good place for a starter house, right here where this cave is. So I guess that would make, well, I would have to just level this entire hill. Do I really want to do that though? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it's not a good spot for a starter house. I don't know. I'm going to think about that off camera so that you're not watching me think. Meanwhile, I do not even have a good location for my starter camp. I like it that I'm close to water. It's a fish source. I'm close to the mountain. I guess I'm gonna be going up to the mountain, but I'll just be going right back to the mountain. I don't want to like a camp on top of the mountain. This is actually a great location. Like right here in these plains, this is perfect. This is excellent for like a place to start off at. Plains are actually great for that because they're fairly flat. There's plenty of places to build. You know what? I think I am going to just level this hill just to clear it up, and then I'm gonna have the starter house on top of this. Of this opening, on top of this cave opening. Yeah. So the camp, the starter camp, I like to have like a little camp where I have a couple of big chests and crafting table and like a furnace and whatnot. This is like a pretty flat, area over here, right? So I'm thinking like right around here. This is a good location right here, among these cows and horses. Fill this in, make it even more flat. Yeah. Good flat spot. Okay, so like right here is got a good view over here. We got the sunrise there, the moonrise, the sunset on this side. So that's like the east. This is north, and this is south. Okay, so like right here is gonna be a good spot. This is where I'm gonna want my starter camp. I'm gonna go ahead and move that chest over here. Yeah, there's just not enough space there for a chest for to do anything. I guess I'll leave the crafting table there for now. I'm probably going to end up moving the crafting table too, but it's the first crafting table you build, right? Isn't that supposed to be important? No, I don't like it here. I don't care that this is the first tree location. I don't care. I'm moving it. I don't really like it there. It's fine. I want this world to be untainted, nothing frustrating. I want it to be aesthetically pleasant. Okay, I want to take the time to deliberate, take as long as I want to figure things out. All right. Okay, so crafting table. There's my crafting table right here. Let's clear some more of the dirt over here. I think right here. Excellent spot. Yeah. I really like that spot. And I'm gonna want like a few more chests. Oops. God damn it. There we go. This is how you make chests. This is how you professionally make a chest. Okay. There we go. Do I want a couple more? I guess I like to start off by putting everything I have into one chest until I run out of room in that one chest. So if I start off with too many chests, it's gonna feel rushed. I don't really want to do that. What was I trying to make the wood for? I guess why did I have? I had the street. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna need. That's what I need. I need fences. That's what I did that for. My impulse has not misled me. I'm doing the right thing. This is the right thing to do. Okay. I just want a few fence posts. I use fence posts a lot. However, I don't have torches yet, so I can't really put a torch on top of the fence post. And I have gray wool and black wool that I don't know, they're just going to occupy inventory spots. This is why I really don't like wolves killing the sheep, because I would not have killed those sheep if it wasn't for those wolves. I really like the sheep. All right, well, do I want to make sure to get torches M2. No, that's fine. I don't even have torches yet. I don't really need torches yet. That's fine. This is fine. I got the fence. I mean, normally I put here. I'll go ahead and put the fence down. I'm gonna need a torch on top of that. But this is still not a complete starter camp because I need a torch on top of that. With the torch on top of that, well, then I'm also gonna need a furnace, and then I'm gonna need a furnace. Yeah, and this is already the end of day 3. And I hope that this is the slowest start that you have ever seen of a hardcore Minecraft playthrough. And I hope that this was slightly entertaining. I try to keep these slightly entertaining. What I'm really shooting for is relatability. I want to be relatable and I guess kind of charmingly authentic. I don't know. I don't know if that's really a thing. One of the things that I learned in my previous, in my 5th attempt, my previous run, is that it's impossible to capture the authentic experience because recording it changes the experience. So it's not possible to record the way a person plays Minecraft when that's not recording themselves playing Minecraft, because recording it changes the experience. But I'm gonna try to get as close to doing that as I can. And I don't really know what that means because it's just totally different. Because normally I'm not trying to come up with things to say right while I'm playing, but then I also I take time to think normally, and I'm not doing that, and I try to avoid that on in the recordings. So I guess that kind of makes up, time-wise it comes out to be about the same, because I take a lot of time to just talk, whereas if I'm not recording it, I take the time to just think. I just stand around and think instead of talking. So I guess it probably comes out to be almost the same time-wise. And that's it. That's all I can do. We're already 3 days in now. So I guess I'm gonna end the episode here. Thanks a lot for watching. That's all I got for today. And I might just go ahead and record the second one tomorrow. Even though the algorithm doesn't like, the YouTube algorithm kind of punishes you for churning out content way too fast. So it's good practice. It's probably good practice to do this at least at most every other day, right? So I'm not sure. Maybe I will. But also I don't really care for how much traction I get on YouTube for the time being. I just don't, because I know I'm not gonna, because I don't expect. This is the initialization phase, all right, of this channel. I don't know, and I don't know how long it's gonna last. So I don't really expect much traction until I actually get to that, until I make my way to the beginning. I don't expect this channel to I don't expect much viewership. So I'm perfectly fine if with videos that get 2 views. That's fine, because I just want to create the record for now. That's the objective for now, right? I just want the record of a beginning, of a real, satisfying, soothing experience of the initialization process, right? That's right, pig. All right, and I gotta end the episode here. Thanks again for watching. And I'll see you next time, whenever that's going to be. Shadowlay, my fellas. Shadowlay.